All right, here we go. Another battle royale on the stream table. We're gonna flip a coin for it. All right. Looks like Noah's gonna win the first break here. These guys know each other real well. Everybody's pretty solid friends with everybody else in here for the most part. But these two guys definitely a lot of respect for each other's game. Definitely very friendly with each other. So yeah, be a good match, be a lot of fun. Noah Contreras to break. Race to 4. In our 9-ball, 1 ball on the spot. Race to 4 alternating breaks. The 9-ball does not count in the bottom 2 pockets. It is rack your own. Noah's going to break pretty hard. Bingo. Oh, gets that unusual. Follows it right into the side pocket. A lot of wide open balls. David just stepped away from the table to go to the restroom. Noah didn't realize it and went ahead and fired away with the break anyway. So that's okay, though. We got him on the stream. And again, these guys are a lot of respect for each other's games. So won't be a problem. All right, so just a little tic-tac-toe to get around this table. 1 ball, 2 ball in the other opposite corner. Need a good positional play to get down to this 4 ball. And then 5 is the weird location. It does obviously go to this bottom corner. Well, off the 4 ball, he's got to figure out how to get north of that 5 ball. See here in just a second when David gets back. Here's Neumann coming back to the table now. One ball to the 2 ball and just figure out how to get down to the correct side of this 4 ball. See which way Neumann wants to go with it. He's going a long way down. I see what he's doing. He's going to run off the top rail. But ultimately, like to get to about where he's at now. If he can get off the 2 ball and come back down the middle of the table like this. Yeah, just about where he wants to be. So now he can spin this and go 2 rails around. If he gets just a little bit north of where he's at now, he'll have a good shot on the 5 ball. Shoot the 5 in the same corner as this 4 ball. This is about speed control here now. Make the 4. He's hit it really good. Just got to go a little harder. Yeah, he wanted about another foot or 2 of roll would have been perfect. I think the 9 ball covers the bank. Gonna look to see if he can make this cut down the rail. Maybe he's looking at kicking it straight at the 9. All right, what's he got in mind for us? He was trying to kick at the safe and just didn't get what he was looking for. Give Noah a pretty good opportunity now. Play off the 5, just come back out to somewhere about where the cue ball's at now would be really good. This one again, just a good stroke here. Stay down on it. Oh, this is gonna be trouble. No. Thought that the cue ball was gonna roll in behind the 7. The only thing is just push the 7 into a safer spot. Got enough angle on the 6 to bounce, out to the middle of the top of the table there and have the 7 down the rail. It's gonna be a really tough shot. A lot of firepower with these two guys. Got enough rail there where he can draw off of this, shoot the 8 into the side pocket right there where it's at. Boy, did he hit that ball good. That is a nice solid stroke there, Noah. Very impressed. Just bounce it off the long rail there. No, little stop follow shot. I like it. Must have been a little straighter than I thought. Solid on the 9 ball now. Just like that. Good shot. Way to start, Noah. Here we go. Race to 4. David Neumann to break. Again, it is an alternating break format. Which is good for us mere mortals when you're playing these guys with the big Fargos like this. They don't get to just run 3 or 4 pack on you. You at least get to break every other one. All right, David opting for the break from the side again. Earlier in one of his matches, he was breaking from center on for several breaks. Went for the soft break this time. Doesn't make anything. Leaves a wide open table now. So good opening shot from Noah here. Just get himself back out. Ultimately about where the cue ball is now. Yep. Okay, so just avoids that side pocket. Hangs the 1 ball up though. Tough position. He's going to go probably rail first. Long rail first. No. Opted to play it that way. He's going to not be happy with this at all. I think he can still see a thin edge of this 2 ball. If he can't see a thin edge of that 2 ball, he's got a world of hurt going on here. Kicking in behind the 6 is going to be tough, especially bridging over that 7. Yeah, he's trying to figure out the kick. Now, this is just a tough shot all the way around. See what he's looking at. Maybe looking at 3 rails around. Yep. Just a tough shot all the way. The 4 ball was definitely right on that line. I'm going to tie the 4 ball up, though. It will go to that corner. The ball in hand for Noah. Get it back over to the... A little unusual there. All right. He's going to take on the bank here now. He left himself in a pretty tough position. Going to get away with it for the most part. There is a cut for the 3 ball down the rail. I think he is north of that pocket. Maybe not. That's a tough one. I don't think you can make it down the rail and avoid the scratch. Wow. Looking at the kick shot, there's other options for the safety here, in my opinion, but I guess it's whatever you're comfortable with. He is taking this kick on. Kind of surprised by this. Yeah, I was surprised by that. So yeah, just make this in the side and get down there where you can make the 4 in the corner. Yeah. Now the weird one is if you get a little kick off this 9 ball. The 9 just gets in the way of the 6. The 6 does not go in that bottom corner now. Looking at possibly playing the 6-9 combo. Because the 6 does not go past the 9 ball into that corner. Just looking to see where he can get. Looking at carom options. Looked at the combo, 6-9 combo option. You can get dead on this rail over on the side there. The 6-9, the carom off the 6 into the 9 is definitely a viable shot. Good stroke there to get to that shot. Doesn't want to get trapped by the 9 ball here. Oh, misses the 6 ball. I like the idea, and he got a good roll out of the 6, so he gets into a pretty decent location. With David Neumann in the grinder again, in the blender. Just waiting for shooter on the next table to us. All right, David coming up to the table now. Then off the 6 and try and get in behind the 9. No. And just scratched in the side. He was taking the bank back towards the 6-9. He didn't fancy playing the thin edge of the 6, trying to get safe. No, just got to put a good stroke on this. Going to go 2 rails to get down to the 7 ball. You see where he overcut that 6 ball. It rattles a little bit on that top end rail, so he comes up short on this side of it. Now he doesn't have anything on here. Might be able to see a thin edge of the 7. He can spin around that a little. Yeah. That's always going to be a tough one. So he's going to give David a really good chance to get out here and tie this thing up at 1-1. Pretty straightforward here. Just a little stun, draw, get up, stun it up the table a little bit, just like that. Now stop shot on this. He's just going to. Noah's not even going to make him shoot those last 2 stop shots. Understandably so. All right, Noah Contreras to break, rack number 3. This is a race to 4. All right, Noah fires it in. One ball's going to drop. A lot of collisions there to get to the one ball dropping, but it did, and he's nothing easy here. The two ball does go into the top corner. He's just going to play the safe and pinch this thing behind the 9, I would think. Quite tell if looks like he's got full coverage on it. Yeah, he's got himself a tough spot here. Looking at Z options. Might actually be his only option. I don't think he can get far enough up by the side pocket to spin up for the two ball. Just get that magic rack out of the way. Yeah, he's definitely in the blender with this shot. I think the only option is the Z shot here. It's basically right on that middle diamond there he's aiming at. Oh, he's hit that good too. What a very unlucky to just miss the two ball. But yeah. He stroked it good. Well, good evening. I'm sorry, I just saw your RPX 492. Obviously know me. I don't know who that is. I don't know all your screen names. But good evening to you, and thanks for joining us. All right, Noah on the three ball now. Big draw. How good you hit it, sir. He's going to be just enough just enough angle on this four ball to just kind of just draw it straight up the middle of the table here for the 5. Get out past the 9-7 is all you really need to do. Overstroke. All right, played that really well. A bunch of inside English there to hold that coming up and down the table. Great shot from Noah. Yeah, I like playing that with the inside English there. Weird angle on the 7 ball now with the 8 ball sitting where it's at. See what he does here. Yeah, perfectly used the 9 ball to hold the cue. Well done. Oh, good evening, Mr. Lindell. Now I know your screen name. Awesome. Well, welcome to the stream there. So David gives Noah that 9 ball. Noah's going to go ahead 2-1. Again, this is a race to 4 winner side match. Race to 4 in the winner's bracket. Race to 3 in the loser's bracket. 32 players tonight. David Neumann to break. Rack number 4. Again, a lot of firepower between these two players here, as we've seen. This will be Newman's 3rd time on the stream table tonight. And Noah's 2nd match. Just got to watch him and Justin Espinosa play before this one. All right, David Neumann going. So he's opting to go back to that center on break. Had a couple of scratches earlier with it, but let's see how he hits this hard when he does. Watch the 9 ball. 9 ball goes swinging up the table. It was actually beelining towards the side pocket there. Got kicked by the 5. But nice break. Gonna have to probably get the bridge out for this one. But it's a thin enough cut on the 1 ball that just coming straight back out for the 2 in the top right corner there shouldn't be a problem. Everything else dresses up pretty nicely. Somebody shooting on the table next to him right now. Gonna take it on left-handed. Oh, he's gonna overcut this and leave it hanging. He gets coverage on it though, so he's not done as bad as he thinks. Noah's gonna either have to come with a. He's gonna try and spin this. I just don't like it because you tend to follow this in. But let's see. Oh, what a good shot! Catches the outside of that 1 ball just perfectly, so it doesn't follow it in. Got to put a good stroke on this one now. Cue ball is going to be going away from the 3 ball. It's the tough part of this shot. Trying to look to see if he can draw this thing down around the table. I say it's just the cue ball is running away from the 3. It's so hard to make a position on the 3 ball here. Certainly thinking aggressively. He'll definitely be contemplating all the options at this point, though, whether he's going to play it safe or it's such a makeable 2 ball, though. It's really tempting just to try and throw this with a ton of inside and maybe hold for. Yeah, he opted for the cut in the side. I didn't even look at the cut in the side. Just overrolled the 3 ball a little bit, but what a great shot on that 2 ball. Didn't even look at it in the side pocket. Yep. Straight up, back up the table. Going to get back into really good shape now. The 5 definitely goes in the side. Yeah, he's not even looking at the 5-9. Just make this, make the 7. Just tic tac toe now. Just make sure of this one. Yep, good shot. Just get this cue ball out to the middle of the table somewhere, and just like that. Good shot. Newman's going to go ahead and give him that 9 ball. Noah Contreras goes up 3-1. Puts Noah on the hill in this race to 4. All right, Noah Contreras breaking on the hill. Rack number 5 in this race to 4. Got the 9 ball moving in the right direction. Other that they're not trying to make the 9 on the break. It's obviously just a bonus if it does ever go in, but we did make the 4 ball. The 1-3 kind of tied up together, so Noah's going to have to figure out some creative shot here. use the 3 ball. Sends the 1 ball right to that short rail. I'm going to pop out and let David see an edge of this 1 ball. Can't see the right side as we look at it of the 1 ball, but he can certainly see the majority of the one. So he has some options. A lot of distance to try and control this cue ball speed. So let's see what David comes up with. Could just try and separate them long rail to long rail. Could take the bank back up the table. Gonna take the try and use the 8 ball to get coverage. So it looks like he's got the coverage. He might be able to just see this thin edge of the one. If you can see the thin edge, you can make this thing. Good stroke at it. All right, well, he leaves a shot on the 1 ball. It's going to be a tough one. Full table, but that 2 ball just gets a little bit juicier hanging in that side, in that corner pocket. We just got to bring a good stroke on this one. Yeah, really good stroke there from David. Nice shot, Neumann. Two ball in, plays it with a bunch of inside there, holds for the 3 ball very nicely. Maybe just play a little punchy shot, drift up north of the 8 ball there. Might try and draw it out. Draw it out to the middle of the table. He's going to understroke this and leave himself a really tough shot on the 5 ball now. He's not going to think twice about firing at this bank, I think. Oh. Yeah, that's a little tough. Little tough one there, David. Thought he could run up into the short rail and miss that scratch. I like that shot going inside with the 3 rails. Play this with a bunch of draws slowly and just shoot this 8 in the bottom right, or he can come across the table and shoot the 8 into the bottom left. He has choices. The 9 does not go in the side pocket, so he's got to shoot it all the way down the rail. Tough crossing that pocket. Good stroke there. Good shape on that 9 ball. Just make sure you don't catch the point on the other side of the side pocket. Pulled it out of the pocket a little bit, still makes it in. Good shot. Noah's going to go ahead and win that one. 4-1.